Welcome back. We are going to be continuing doing House of Ashes, but I noticed as I was getting in that one of the bonus features actually opened up. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that right now.
When the queen bitch finds out about this, she's gonna flip her shit.
Rachel and I, we know each other.
Sir?
The queen bitch you're referring to is his wife. Nice work, Hotshot.
Ashley Tisdale, welcome. Now, Ashley plays Rachel in Supermassive Games' Dark Pictures Anthology's House of Ashes. All right, Ashley, what can you tell me about your character?
My character, Rachel, is a CIA operative, and it is taken place in 2003 in the Gulf War, and she is on a mission to find chemical weapons, so she's pretty badass.
Wow, this is your first time doing a video game.
This is my first time, yeah.
Wow, so how does that process compare to maybe the stuff that you've done, on camera before?
I think that it's just very obviously a different approach to it. I do a lot of voiceover for animation series, so I would say it's more in line with that because you're in a studio all day and it's like you and the script and then also like some of the other characters, but it's just like kind of going through it really fast versus, one scene on a TV show or a movie could take like an hour to 2 hours. So you're constantly going through it. It's a really long process, but it's cool, it's different. You're wearing like heavy machinery on your head and it's like getting all of your facial expressions. So it's pretty crazy.
You can just be like completely like so muscular by the time you're done. Your neck will be.
My neck is super strong.
Yeah, the strongest neck ever now.
Yeah.
And how do you prepare for something like that? Then I feel like is the script, it's not maybe necessarily you're preparing for particular scenes, everything is so varied. Like how do you really kind of get ready for it?
I pretty much, obviously read the script beforehand, but I don't spend a lot of time on it like I would another script, like either with a movie or a TV, because it's the same thing of how I approach animations, is that I know when I'm here, I'm gonna be with the director and they're gonna have me do it like multiple different ways because there is multiple different directions the character can go. So if I were to fully prepare, I would maybe like put myself in this like, well, it's gotta be this way. And I wanna feel free to like be able to have them say, do it more sympathetic and do it more angry. And so I kind of don't fully prepare. I just know who the character is, and as long as I know the intention of what I'm saying, then I'm good.
What is it?
The guy who served me, I don't know. He was looking at me pretty strange.
Probably doesn't get to see a woman like you around these parts very often, especially one that's showered.
But with any series or film, there's just that one linear path for your character.
Yeah.
And with this, you have the option of
There's
living out
many
the
different
multiple.
arcs.
Yeah, how do you kind of keep it all straight or keep a continuity with your character through all that?
Honestly, I don't even remember half of it. I think it's just obviously relying on the director. And the guys at Supermassive, they're just really great at knowing where we are in the storyline. And so it's just heavily trusting them. And then, just kind of knowing, that it's just gonna go. I can't, there's just so many different areas that it can go. And I could die in one of the things, and I could become a vampire. I can like live. It's just like, it's so crazy how opposite.
It's got to be interesting too to think that someone's gonna like play you in a game, and then maybe you'll die or you'll live or you'll like the people will be in control of your future.
I know. I think it's gonna be really crazy just seeing my face on like the character. That's gonna be so wild. It's so crazy how far video games have come. It's so much more cinematic and like the movies that it's pretty wild. It's like beautiful to watch, but it's gonna be crazy.
Now, I guess we have a couple rapid fire questions that I'd like to hit you with as well. Okay, ready for this? Okay,
Ready.
so bitten by a vampire or buried alive?
Oof. Yeah, bitten by a vampire.
Oh, really?
Well, then you get to live forever, so,
That is true. Okay, I never thought of that element of it. Things that you've shot so far, do you have a favorite scene?
I think my favorite scene would have to be probably early on between Rachel and her husband. It's a flashback, and it's them in the car. And it's a moment in time that kind of changes everything. And what I love about it is that it really shows who Rachel was and how it changed her to become who she is today. There's just so much happening in the game that it's just like a moment where it's just like really kind of stripped down and one-on-one, and I think it's a really beautiful scene.
What is it?
The guy who served me, I don't know, he was looking at me pretty strange.
You know, my sole objective, Rach, is to make you happy. Doesn't matter where we are or what we're going through, I'll always put a smile on your face. See? I told you.
So how do you get into that? Because I feel like, you know, sometimes it's such a sudden change from one scene to the next. So how do you kind of really get into that moment so quickly?
I think how we've done it is that we would start off with the earlier stuff. So
Okay.
it's kind of like you're building to the bigger pieces. And yeah, usually the end of the day, we'll have like the biggest stuff, whether that's us like screaming and fighting, because it obviously drains
Yeah.
us and our vocals. So, you know, they know to kind of like have us do the whole like action stuff at the very end of the day.
They're breaking through the perimeter.
You got any bright ideas? Now's the time.
It's really odd of being like, okay, now we're going to be sweet, and now we're going to be screaming.
It's
and then
hard
you're
to
gonna be
go
dying,
backwards,
And then you're going to be back alive again, and this is a touching moment, and you're going to die. Yeah, and the first time it's going to be like a strange experience, kind of going off on your own and acting out that kind of
Yeah.
separate.
Yeah, it's definitely a very interesting process to watch, and it's different from anything I've ever done.
Has it been hard to navigate doorways with the camera on? Like, do you find your...
Oh, no, I take them off right away.
Okay.
Anytime I can get a break, because it is a heavy thing, and so it's just like most of the time I'm sitting on the couch with it, like holding the helmet up, because it's like, you know, it's like a weight on your head. So
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy.
It's expensive equipment. You don't want to like bang it on a door frame.
No.
Well, now that they've got you in the game, they can put you in anything.
I know. I'm so excited because I've never been able to play something like this.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's good. Cool.
Thank you.
Interesting. I don't know if we'll be able to see any of the others, because usually it means you gotta... Well, the one is probably going to be when you finish the game, and these two are going to be... Oh, you gotta find all of his journal. Okay, well, we're working on it. Hopefully we'll find him. In the last game, we didn't find every little one, because even as careful as I wasn't able to get every place. And again, this is a game about choices, so one choice I made may have made me go off in a direction where I missed a collectible. And the same thing can happen. Yeah, speaking of, let's take a look and see. So we're cooking along here. We've only got 4 more paintings to see, so we're doing pretty well. We're doing in secrets. It's more than, well, a little less than half, I think. Still, we're doing not too bad. I think, hopefully we're on track to get this taken care of. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we were here, we were looking around. I think, let me go look back here. So I think we missed
deep is that damn hole?
Saw fissures like this back at the temple. Best guess is the quakes opened them up.
Let's just keep going.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure we actually got that. So going through
We know where we're
here.
facing now. Eyes wide. Stay frosty. Sounds close. Be quiet. We're walking into a trap.
Alright, let's check this out. What?
Cover me.
Joey's medkit in the tunnel. So, and this is important that we found it. So we're going to need a medkit at some point.
Come on.
This sound does not make me feel comfortable.
Place for an ambush. Let's keep it slow and tight.
Joe, that you?
With everything going on in here,
Some man right here.
hello.
Shit!
Oh, that's not good.
Fucking hoorah. Mailman 3 to dropkick. Colonel, are you there? Over. No.
Yeah, no going back that way. Yeah, sorry, it's this thing. Oh, by the way, let's take a quick moment. Huh. He hasn't changed any.
They react to sound like bats. They hear you. They hunt you. Seen their weakness. They burn in sunlight. Like any living being, they can be killed. Stake through the heart. Your bullets will only slow them down. Even a truck falling on them just makes them angry. We do this together, okay? We can kill it. You move into a flanking position and get its attention. I will do the rest. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Gun.
I've seen ugly in my life, but never that ugly. What the fuck are we up against? Those things are everywhere.
Never before have I ever seen anything so vicious. What do you think those things are?
You know what? I don't know. I didn't think to ask. How about you?
Do you believe in demons?
If you'd asked me that before, I'd have laughed in your face.
But now, in the Sumerian myth, they say the souls of the dead went deep underground to the House of Ashes, where they lived on dust, plagued by the demons of the underworld.
I can't even begin to comprehend that.
Like you, I also never believed. But look around you. Look where we are. Look what we have seen. We are trapped in the Sumerian temple.
Well, if we're in hell, I guess you should at least know my name. Nick K. Sergeant.
Salim Osman, Lieutenant. Iraqi Army. شكرا يا اخويا.
Solid copy, Colonel. I see your flashlight. Keep moving forward. I'm just ahead. Over.
Your friends better not do anything dumb.
Listen, you gotta trust me. They won't hurt you.
Okay, we saw that in the thing, so I chose well.
Stop pointing your guns at me!
All right, everyone, take a fucking second. He's not hostile.
I don't want to hurt you.
Don't make a mistake you're gonna regret, soldier. Put your gun down, now!
No, you lower yours first.
Drop your weapon or we will fire! Are you hearing me? Drop your weapon, now!
I didn't come this far to die by a trigger-happy American! Okay, enough! No point in fighting. Not anymore.
It's you who shot at me and Rachel, wasn't it? Answer me! Time up.
After all we've been through? Thanks a lot.
My God. You were right. What the hell is that thing?
We fought it together and we won.
This was a bad idea from the jump. We should get back to the temple and reinforce it. Then we find a way out of here.
I think that's the best plan I heard all day.
Suit yourself. I want you to tell me everything you know about these creatures. Have you seen them before? You know where they came from? How many are there down here?
I hope you're a believer, brother. When those things come back, we're going to need higher power to fight.
My name is Lieutenant Colonel Eric King of the United States Air Force. I'm a chief nuclear engineer of the Iraq Survey Group, tasked with locating hidden chemical weapons. Our mission has uncovered something unexpected. I will now begin an autopsy of an unidentified life form.
Fire in the hole. That's the last one. Should at least slow them down.
Long enough to spot them on the cameras. We should reset that tripwire. Give me a hand.
We've been in some fucked up situations before.
Never as fucked as this.
If I gotta fight these things, there's no one else I would want by my side.
Yeah, don't go banking on anything. We're gonna have to work pretty hard just to stay alive.
Me and you, though, we can handle that shit. What would I do without you?
Yeah, well, you find yourself alone, you're gonna have to put your big boy pants on and fight him.
I don't think my mom pack them.
So you reset the trap.
This is something else.
You think?
I know how many places like this we've bombed without a second thought.
These relics are better off in dust.
What's your problem? These people didn't ask for this war.
Why are you defending the enemy, Sergeant?
You and me both know they're not all our enemies. Fuck, Jason.
It's about the girl at the checkpoint? Shit, Nick. How many times? We thought she had a bomb.
It was just a bag of groceries. We fucked up.
That girl's death is getting under your skin, buddy.
Yes, as a matter of fact, it is. Isn't it getting under yours?
Mailman 2-1 actual, this is Dropkick. Request update, over.
Doing actual receiving. Cameras are green and the holes have been demolished. Over.
Good work, Lieutenant. Proceed through the eastern corridor and be on your guard. Over.
I hear you. Over and out.
At approximation, the creature is 8 feet tall, bipedal, winged. Wing webbing appears to be affixed to its forelimbs and to the digits of its hands. Epidermis looks to be smothered in some sort of excretion. Underneath it is diseased, almost. The creature is starting to rapidly decompose in death.
Dropkick, this is Mailman 2-1 actual, approaching Eastern Passage. Over.
I see you.
Christ, these doors took a hammering.
Those things must have come through here in force. Whoever manned that weapon took a stand and held them off.
Before they got massacred from behind.
These creatures aren't dumb. They're predators. Bet your bottom dollar if they came this way before, they could come again.
Okay, who are we? Oh, we switched over to Jason. So let's take a look, because there was a couple things that changed. Good. We improved our relationship with Nick. No new secrets, but if I remember correctly, yes. Violet. So we started out, Salim discovered the creature's sensitivity to sunlight. Nick and Salim cooperated to kill one of the creatures. After meeting Nick, Salim surrendered to the Americans, which is important for some reason. Okay, fortifying the temple. It's interesting. Sometimes you move your gun when you're turning it. Sometimes you move the entire person when you're either turning or looking. It's weird. Okay, we got shinies all over the place here. Let's start over here.
It's the closest I've been to hell.
Bloodless corpse with strange puncture marks on its neck. Okay. Doesn't affect any other one.
Looks like he's been drained dry.
Gotta be one of those explorers.
There was another one over here, right? We've been in this room before. This is the one where, at the very first scene in the past. What? Okay. So explosions going off? Did she get caught in them? Huh. So at some point we go the wrong way and somebody gets caught in the explosion? That's what it looks like. So it looks like going the right way will be important for some reason? I mean, if we're setting off explosives, yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be important. Okay, there's one there, but I don't want to... I tend not to go for, like, stuff by holes until I'm ready to possibly leave an area, because holes can make it so you go down different places. She got, like, staked? Ah. Dead woman with an iron tent peg buried in her chest.
You deserve that.
Killed by a stake through the heart.
Well, we know what she did.
Pretty sure those creatures didn't do this. Who did?
I don't know. Buffy?
Who?
Yeah.
Maybe you should hold on to that.
Yeah.
Heads up. I'll stick to the rifle. It's all the same.
Okay. So, we got that, we got that, we got that. Let's keep looking around. Oh, see, there's another one on the ground.
Blowing a hole through the rock face, we found a gateway to a strange world below. A phosphorescence emanated from beneath, casting its eldritch light over us all. Lady Bradshaw was insistent that we descend further. Perhaps Mary is right, and Bradshaw is becoming reckless and uncontrollable. But I can't stop thinking about what's down there. I am now working with Crow and Pullman to set up a winch and elevator to descend into the shaft. What mysteries lie below, I wonder, undisturbed by the world above.
What's that?
Says they found something weird down here.
Yeah, no shit.
More crap.
What'd you find?
Nothing that's gonna get us out of here. Right now, I couldn't give a crap if it was the crown jewels of England.
Hmm. That is a bunch of dead people. Okay. I remembered I'd forgotten to do that because I was worried it may take us out, but I guess this thing, and the reason why I turned back is the thing right in the middle where he was standing is definitely going to do something. So I wanted to go back to that other one before we did this.
Perfect. This looks like a good choke point. Any of those freaks coming up from below are sure to pass through here.
Set some charges?
Yeah. Yeah, rig these pillars for maximum coverage.
More likely to see the trip wires, though. You think those things can tell a difference?
We shouldn't underestimate them.
We mine the sides. We're more likely to catch them out. Smaller spread, but the explosives are better hidden. What do you think?
Yeah, let's wire up the middle.
Let's go for maximum coverage. Wire up the middle of the corridor.
Let's
We
do
want
it.
to.
We gotta make each one count.
That's what I was thinking. Got to blow them up as best as possible.
I can hear your brain ticking away. What is it?
Should have given her a second warning.
Fuck, man, I wish I hadn't asked. I'm through talking about this.
Yeah?
What's left to say? You know that checkpoint was a prime target for suicide bombers. We had to act in the moment. We had to make a call.
It was the wrong call.
Why is it that no one ever tells us straight? Everyone just makes up bullshit to get by. That's why we're in the sandbox in the first place, right? I just spoke the truth, Jason. Shooting that woman messed with my head. You seriously gonna tell me it didn't mess with yours, man?
We fucked up. If we make it out of here, we'll face up to that. If we die down here, maybe it's what we deserve.
You know I was seeing Rachel.
Are you serious?
Been 3 weeks.
It's armed. Dropkick, this is Mailman 2-1 actual. We're at a stairwell leading down into a maze. Please advise, over.
Acknowledged. Pull back now and secure the perimeter. Dropkick out.
Found a camera here. Let's head back.
Merwin? Someone whistling, so not the creatures.
No. I don't want to. Just give it to me.
That, on the other hand, does sound like one of the creatures. Whoa. Rachel! She's still alive. I guess I'm glad we didn't kill her when we cut her loose. Hopefully that's not all of her blood, or maybe from the background, it's not all her blood. Whoa.
Eric? Eric! Where are you?
You've outdone yourself this time, puppy dog.
Nick? Jason?
Oh, shit.
Okay, since we're at a point where we got some seriously bad stuff going on, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Hopefully you like what you see. If so, make sure to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you back soon. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.